The World Cup had barely started. Fans were still celebrating the opening matches. Countries were just beginning their journey. But before most teams had even played their second game, the tournament already had its first victim. And no, it wasn't a player. It wasn't a referee. It wasn't even a team. It was a national team coach, a man who spent months preparing for football's biggest stage, a man who dreamed of leading his country to glory, and a man whose World Cup ended after just one match. This is the story of Sabri Lamouchi and how 90 minutes changed everything. The dream. For players and coaches, the FIFA World Cup is the ultimate goal. It is the tournament every football fan watches, the competition where legends are made. And for coaches, it is the biggest test of their careers. Every decision matters. Every substitution matters. Every tactical choice matters. One victory can make you a national hero. One defeat can turn an entire country against you. Sabri Lamouchi knew exactly how much pressure came with the job. As Tunisia's head coach, he carried the hopes of millions of fans. The World Cup was his chance to prove himself on the biggest stage. But football can be cruel, and sometimes everything falls apart faster than anyone expects. The pressure before the tournament, long before the first whistle of Tunisia's opening match, the pressure had already begun. Fans were excited. The media was watching closely. Expectations were growing every day. Every training session mattered. Every friendly match was analyzed. Every tactical decision was questioned, because when the World Cup arrives, excuses disappear. Results become everything. For Lamouchi, the mission was simple: help Tunisia compete, give the fans something to believe in, and show the world that Tunisia belonged on football's biggest stage. But then came the opening match, and everything changed. The nightmare begins. Tunisia's first World Cup match was against Sweden, a strong team, a disciplined team, a dangerous team. Still, nobody expected what happened next. From the opening minutes, Sweden looked sharp. Their attacks were fast. Their movement was dangerous, and Tunisia struggled to keep up. As the game continued, the pressure kept building. Mistakes started appearing. The defense looked uncomfortable. The confidence began to disappear. Then the goals started coming. One goal, then another, then another. Every time Tunisia tried to recover, Sweden found another way through. The nightmare was becoming reality, and everyone watching could feel it. This wasn't just a bad performance. This was a disaster. The final whistle. When the referee finally blew the final whistle, the scoreboard told the painful story. Sweden 5, Tunisia 1. A crushing defeat. One of the most disappointing results Tunisia could have imagined. The players looked devastated, the fans were furious, and the cameras immediately turned toward one man, Sabri Lamouchi, standing on the sidelines, knowing that football can be unforgiving, because at the World Cup, the spotlight is always brightest on the coach. When a team wins, players become heroes. But when a team loses badly, the coach often takes the blame. And that's exactly what was about to happen. The shocking decision. Most people expected criticism. Many expected difficult questions. Some expected changes before the next match. But almost nobody expected what happened next. Just days after the defeat, Tunisia made a dramatic decision. Sabri Lamouchi was fired. His World Cup journey was over. Think about that for a moment. Years of experience, months of preparation, countless hours of planning, all ending after a single World Cup match. 90 minutes. That's all it took. One game, one result, one decision, and suddenly, he became the first major casualty of the tournament. A new man takes over after dismissing Lamouchi. Tunisia acted quickly. A new coach was brought in. The federation hoped a fresh voice could change the team's direction. The goal was simple: save the World Cup campaign, restore confidence, and give supporters something to cheer about. But replacing a coach during the biggest tournament in football is never easy. The pressure doesn't disappear. It simply moves to someone else. And now, another man would have to carry that burden. Sabri Lamouchi arrived at the World Cup with hope. He arrived believing he could guide Tunisia forward. Instead, his tournament lasted only one match. One defeat changed everything. And before most fans had even settled into the competition, the World Cup had already claimed its first victim. Because on football's biggest stage, second chances are never guaranteed. And sometimes, 90 minutes can change a life forever.